All right, I'm live. I came on just before the sunset this time. Oh, see, there's nice clouds, and I don't know if you're gonna be able to see them. I'm pouring my wine, and my camper looks crooked. The wine looks straight. I don't know if you could see the wine's going like this. I'm wondering if just my screen, I don't know how to make, there's beautiful clouds out. Oh, there it goes. So maybe I just have to hold, it's doing like a auto brightness thing. How do I make it look like the real sunset? Because it's looking so pretty and I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? Like it's auto brightnessing and it's making it too bright. That's really bright. I'm trying to get it to be the right brightness. I don't know. Maybe when it starts to get darker out. I see the clouds now. So I did this last night where I poured my wine, and the wine is room temperature, which in Arizona is about too warm. And oh, it's so good. And I was chasing it with cold lemonade because I felt like I wanted something cold. And now, so tonight I went to pour my wine and I'm like, I need lemonade with my wine. And I guess, is that turning it into a wine cooler? Am I doing that? Am I doing that thing? All right, so today I did a painting of a États-Unis. Anybody remember that from our French class? What was her name? Mrs. Casey? Ms. Casey? Miss Casey? Mrs. Casey. I'm getting out my painting I did today. And I just went on a nature walk and took some pictures of these beautiful cactuses. There's these cactuses and they're purple. They're purple. I'll hold it up to the computer. Isn't that beautiful? And they have yellow flowers. And I don't know how many people know this, but yellow is the opposite of purple. A little art lesson here in color theory. So that's really when those bloom, when those open up, those yellow flowers are going to pop. And this was the flowers that were popping on the green cactuses. They were like melon colored. Hi, Karen. I was just showing the picture of the purple cactus. And when those yellow flowers bloom, I'm going to take some more pictures and definitely do some paintings of those. So now I'm hooked on red wine chased by pink lemonade. I cut myself down to just one glass of wine a night, but I think I'm filling it more full than I'm supposed to. I don't know. I'm not gonna stop drinking wine. But you know what, Karen? And I was wondering, does that turn it into a wine cooler? The reason I was doing it was last night, like my wine, like it's a little warmer than I'm used to. And I wanted something cold and refreshing. And I knew that there was cold lemonade. There was cold lemonade in the fridge that I made. So I just took a swig of the cold pink lemonade and I'm like, ooh, that was really good chasing the wine with that. So like now I'm doing it. But it's better than a wine cooler because you get that real warm, full-bodied Pinot Noir, warm in my belly wine. Do you like wine, Karen? I can't do beer anymore because the gluten. I can do like hard cider. Take a plane out and visit me. See, the clouds are so pretty and oh, there. You can see them when my hand is there. I don't know what it is. There it goes. It's hit or miss. I have to freeze. I won't move. See, if I move, you miss it. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go so you can see the sunset. The camera's overexposing my background. You think the photographer would know what to do. You're hooked on the Truly flavored hard seltzer. I was hooked on that Smirnoff Ice black raspberry. Oh, that's something to be hooked on. And you know what? Whenever I would go to the liquor store, and a bottle of wine will last me a week. Like, I really just have a glass a night, really. Once in a while, I'll have a second one. So I usually get a bottle that I know I like, which is around 29 bucks. And then I try a different kind just to try to see if I can find one that's cheaper that I like. And lo and behold, I found a $9.99 bottle of wine that I love more than the $29.99 and more than my favorite $39.99. You want to know what it is? It's my favorite bottle of wine now, and it's what I'm drinking tonight, and it's the one I'm going to keep buying, and it's $9.99. This is my new favorite. Hashtag not sponsored. So I went on a nice nature walk. Got some exercise. My shoulder's feeling good from messing it up with archery the other day. I like Red Revolution by Boda. It's a box. I'm classy. Wait, you're only classy. You're only classy if you have your mouth under that spout and someone turns the spout on. That's classy, Karen. I miss you, my friend. My vent is blowing in the wind. You guys can't. Hey, can you guys see the sun setting? Like, is it my monitor that's overexposing it, or oh, you know what? If I close these, ooh, now you can see it through that. We'll filter it with the curtain. As much as I don't want to filter it, you'll be able to see it now without it being overexposed. Maybe it's because this. No, that made it worse. Hear the wind chimes? Ooh. Does it bother anybody that I'm eating while I'm whining? I'll try not to open my mouth. I'm just hungry. I wasn't hungry earlier, but now I'm hungry. Oh, I was going to show you my painting I did today. So, first I have to discuss what it is. Is the suspense killing you? It is, Karen. It is a self-portrait of you. So I wanted a way to mark where I was going. And I made a map. If you saw the video of Josh and I talked about the map I made, and I was going to mark my trail. And the map I painted was in all warm colors of yellows and browns. And I decided instead I was going to do a map in just different shades of teal and leave the water and Canada and Mexico white and just have the United States. So that's what I did. And I made it like 8.5 by 11, or 9. This paper is 9 by 12. And I think I'm going to photograph it and make it a print and not draw on the original. And I could actually upload and sell prints of it. But with this one, this is how it came out. And I like making up the compass roses. Oh, you're starting to see the sunset now, aren't you? Because now it's exposing for this. Let me see if I could set this down without spilling my wine on it. If I hold this up, you'll see the sunset. So that's what I'll do. I will just knock down the curtain rod. I'll just hold my painting in front of my face all night, and it'll expose for this, and you'll see the sunset. All the states are on here. I made all the states on here. But so I'm going to do a dotted line of where I go. So I'm going to actually blow this up. That way when I travel within a state, I'll still see the line. And maybe I'll do like I have a curved camper roof. Like my camper is retro style and it has a curved, like that canned ham old camper shape. And I think I'll make it a very large map to put above my back window. I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'll get flexible molding so it looks like it's in a frame. Because they have flexible PVC molding. Like I'll take a picture of it to get a high quality what's it called? I'm forgetting my words. I forget what it is when the file is high. Whatever. It's a high quality file. I can't think of what it's called. I want to say high digital, but it's not. I can't think of the word. High resolution. Thank you. I'll take a photograph of it so it's a high resolution file. And oh, you know what I should do? I should make postcards of it. And I could send out postcards and I can put a star and I'll say, hello from Arizona, or wherever I am. I could draw a star with a Sharpie. I'm going to do that. So I'll write Roaming Artworks on it. I'll write hello from Roaming Artworks or wish you were here from Roaming Artworks. And then wherever I am, I can write a star on it. I'm so smart. Sometimes when I don't forget things, when my brain isn't going away. Karen, there's 3 people in here, plus me, 4. And you and I are the only ones brave enough to talk to each other. Oh, well, hello, excusez-moi. You were in my chat room before. Thank you for saying hi and howdy. Hi with a H-I-G-H and a howdy. Speaking of hi, I'm still having seizures. I have to hold up white paper so you guys can see the sunset. It's getting there. The sun is actually over here a little bit, but the clouds should be pretty colors for you. Yeah, I'll just keep doing that when it gets closer to sunset. How hot is it? Oh, today's beautiful. It's breezy and it feels like it's only 70, so it's probably 80, but it's dry, so it feels 70. So I said, speaking of high, I'm still having seizures, and I think once I get approved for Social Security disability, I'm just gonna ask my doctor if he can prescribe other like medicinal marijuana for me, because we've tried 3 different drugs and they're not working. It is. Karen said, is that a never ending one glass? It is. You know why? It's not my fault. I'm at the end of the bottle, and like, you don't want to put a cork on a bottle that's empty, right? Thumbs up if you don't want to put a cork on a bottle that's almost empty. Gotta finish it. You can't drink wine from a straw. You have to taste it on your tongue. And if you use a straw, you don't taste it on your tongue. Not thumbs up here, thumbs up on the YouTube thumbs up. I benefit from thumbs ups, I think. Like this. You want me to spill my wine on my painting? I lost my garbage. My ex-husband went to poker night, and I didn't want to go. Like, I think I didn't want to go because I don't want to gamble. There's mountains over there that you can't really see because it's between campers. But hold on. The mountains are purplish red with the sun setting. And I think that's where Purple Mountain Majesties came from. What are you laughing at? Me? Because you wanted me to swish the wine in my mouth? On my tongue? And I'm doing this? Woo, 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 woo. It's too full to do that. Each night I have to use a different wine glass. Tonight I tried to use the one my sister got me, but this one was closer to reach. So I'm like, well, I need my wine now. I can't go hunting around for a different glass, you know? It's been one of those days. Every day's one of those days. Oh, but I was saying I didn't want to go to poker. One, because I don't feel like gambling, because I don't have money to gamble away. If I'm not working, I don't feel like I should be gambling. And what else? The other reason is it's hard to sit at a table with people in a poker tournament that you don't know. There is a centimeter left. There's 3 people in the room. If all 3 people hit the thumbs up, I'll drink what's left in the bottle out of the bottle. If I get 3 thumbs ups, I will do that. I'm just peeling the metal down in case I get 3 thumbs up. You know what I noticed about all these women in Arizona? I don't know if they do this back in New York and New Jersey, but they're all, and maybe because I'm blonde, I don't, maybe I'm noticing it more. Nancy, I don't see a thumbs up. I only see 2 thumbs up. I'm trying to get the medal. Oh, I see 4 people in the room. I need 4 thumbs up and I'll chug the bottle. There's only a centimeter in here. You guys are silly. So the other reason oh, okay, Nancy. Oh, there's the 4. Here we go. It's just a centimeter. You guys are silly. That's it. This is more than what was in the bottle. Done, Nancy. Done. I did it. So I keep starting my sentence. Another reason why I don't want to sit. No, I didn't, Karen. Oh, look at the sun setting. And that looks just like it does outside right now. Last night was prettier. There were more pinks and oranges. I don't like to sit with people I don't know, especially because I don't know all the rules of when you put how many chips out, and there's it's Texas Hold'em. Yeah, it is pretty. It's Texas Hold'em, and there's certain people have to put certain amounts of chips out, and I don't know. So I have to keep asking people, what do I put out? How many chips do I put out? Is it my turn? Do I shuffle? Do I have to cut? Do I have to let you cut? Like, I don't know what I'm doing. And people, they like to help you, but then there's always the people at the table like, why is this girl here? And then they get mad when you win because you don't know what you're doing and you win. It's just very uncomfortable for me socially. Yeah. Yeah, and it's bad enough. Karen says she doesn't do well with people she doesn't know either. And it's bad enough that you don't know them. You're putting yourself in a position where you're going to make mistakes in front of them, and you have to ask these people for help. Like, that's even worse. So, needless to say, I didn't go play poker. Instead, I told my ex-husband, I said, well, how about if before poker we go on a walk and find a dumpster so we can throw the garbage away? And so we did that, and we threw the garbage away. Then we went on a really nice nature walk and took the nice pictures. And since there's 5 people here now, I will show the pictures. Here is the purple cactus with the yellow flowers. And I'm going to look every day, and if that blooms, I'm going to take pictures and do a painting of it. And then here's just a yellow flower cactus. And I lost my train of thought. So we went on a nature walk, and that was very nice. Oh, and there was a guy that just bought a van that we saw that was for sale on a lot, and he bought it for, I think, $3,000. Yeah, very vivid colors. And when the sun is setting at this time, that golden hour, that's what photographers call it, the golden hour, when the sun is going down and the sun is low in the sky, you get beautiful saturated colors, beautiful warm colors. So that's the time around 5 p.m., 6 p.m. is when you could take pictures outside and you get really good colors. But you also get yellow teeth. So you have to like whiten the teeth in photos if you shoot during that warm sunlight. Thanks for all the thumbs up, guys. It looks like it's going to be a boring blue purple sunset. But I'm glad the feed's coming through clear, right? I'm on my I'm on my second cheese stick. My words. I should write down every time I'm messing up words, because when I go back to my neurologist, he's going to ask how things are, and I forget how things are, so I should be writing these things down. I choked trying to, was I drinking? I don't remember if I was drinking a beverage or drinking soup, but it's not like I choked on it because it went down the wrong tube. This is what happened. It's like I forgot how to swallow it. It was in my mouth and like my tongue muscle wouldn't move. It was bizarre. Like I forgot how to swallow. Which is not happening now. What else did I do today? I watched a video on how to, when I get out of the shower, twist my hair so when I wake up, I can take it out and it'll have a pretty curl to it. Maybe I'll do that tonight. After this, I'm going to go take a shower. And in the morning, I will have pretty beach waves. This, I have an LED lamp, desk lamp on me, and it's making my mind feel dizzy. Like I think it's making my seizure activity happen. So I'm just gonna tilt it down. That's better light anyway, softer light, a little bit grainier. You had a liquid dinner. What were you drinking, Karen? I'm very hot with this on, this part over my tank top, because I think it's rayon, but if I take it off, I'll feel frumpy. And if I turn the AC on, it'll be too loud. What was your liquid dinner? Is that Michelob? Is that what my live feeds are always going to be about, alcohol? That's so wrong. Oh, hi, Michelle. It's beer. Yeah. My last two campsites, I haven't been able to do campfires, so that's been a bummer. I had my awning out with my pretty camp lights. But I had to take that down today because it's very windy and I don't want my awning to rip. I think my nature walk was my highlight of the day. Lots of geckos, lots of prairie dogs running around. Mrs. Cat Jones, I think, isn't feeling well. She's been swatting at me. She's not herself. I don't know if it's because my ex-husband's been staying in the camper and it's been crowded because there's extra stuff and extra people, and maybe she feels crowded and just isn't happy, like a territorial thing, or I don't know, maybe she's not feeling well. I don't know. I bought something to help me stay organized because I'm so forgetful lately. And I do have a calendar in my computer, but because it's not in front of my face, I tend to forget to look at it. So when we were on base today, let me see if I can get it on camera because I hung it up where I could see it. I can't get it off the wall. I screwed it onto the wall so it won't fall off when I'm driving the camper. It's just a chalkboard calendar that I can change every month. I can rate what day it is, and it's really pretty. No, we're not going to talk high school. There's nothing to talk about high school. I remember our bowling teacher was a comedian. I don't remember much else. Yeah, and you know what, Karen? Karen says she never uses her phone. She uses a paper calendar. I use my phone, and it's supposed to sync to the calendar on my computer. So if I type an appointment in my computer, it's automatically supposed to change it onto my phone. Excuse me, guys. Sorry, I gotta take this outside shirt off. All right. It's just too hot. And when I put an appointment in, something happened, and I put an appointment in my computer calendar, and my phone calendar didn't have the appointment on it, and it synced to what my phone said. So it erased 3 appointments that were on my computer. And I'm like, I'm done with this. Because luckily I remembered, and I had to call all my doctors and say, I had appointments and you have to remind me of when they were. Michelle, this is the painting I did today. I'm going to make postcards of it so I can mark a star wherever I am and send out a postcard. And I'm also going to mark where I go, boop, 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 with a dotted line like they do on the cartoons. I'm going to blow it up into a big poster to put on my camper ceiling to mark where my journeys take me. The campsites, are they people friendly? Well, interesting you should ask. Right now, I'm at an Air Force base, and Air Force people, including my ex-husband who's staying with me for a week or so, are very serious people. And I'm very silly people. As interesting as it was, and I couldn't go to the base poker game tonight because I'm not outgoing enough. But they're very serious and keep to themselves. Because this is not the Thousand Trails campgrounds that I normally go to. This is a military base, and I think people are here to visit their kids, and that's what they're here for, and that's their mission. And it's not, you can't have a campfire. It's different when people are outside and they have campfires and they're socializing. This is more like a parking lot, this campground. It's very much like a parking lot. It's not like a campground with activities and outside things and like things to do outside and people riding bikes and fishing. It's not like that. It's like a parking lot. So it's not like this. The people haven't been unfriendly. As a matter of fact, there was a camper next door to us. They left the other day, and they invited me in their camper, and they wanted to give me lemons. They had some bags of lemons from some friends, and they gave me like a bunch of lemons. Yeah, that's how I'm going to document my journey. I was going to buy a wooden puzzle and put magnets on the back and just put the state up on my magnet board when I went to it. But I liked the idea of painting my own map, having the full map up, and doing the dotted line. And I thought by blowing it up, when I explore within a state, I'll be able to see that dotted line within the state, because I've been to a few different places within Arizona. So I'm going to make a nice big poster of it. I think that that'll be really fun to do. Um, Excusez-moi says he remembers some expensive wine and the taste was not good, and some very cheap wine which was good. Yes. This I found a new $9.99 bottle of wine which I love, love, love. And I'm glad I finally found a bottle that I can't even believe is $9.99 that I fell in love with, because my favorite bottle has been $39.99. It's like Mary Edwards or something it's called or something, and it has like purple viney prettiness on it. And I'm loving this Mark West one. The Mrs. Cat Jones was sitting on the windowsill last night, and a coyote started howling. And she heard the coyote and her eyes got wide, and she's like, "What is that?" Oh, maybe if you like it twice in a row, it'll unlike it. See, now, like, the fact that I couldn't empty this bottle, I have another full bottle, but I feel like I can't, when I run out, I can't start the new bottle. Is that an OCD thing? Like, I need to save that for tomorrow. My like is your like. I'm not sure to how to say thumbs up in some cases. My English is so. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, this it's called Mark West Pinot Noir from, it says Appellation, California, Appellation, to the years 2017. And I love it. I love it. And I think I got two different Mark West. I think they were from two different years, but they were both $9.99, I think. This one, and I got this one 2016, it says. So I guess I got two different years. But I really enjoy that Mark West wine. I really like it. It might be the only one I buy from now on, because why buy a 39 when I really like this 9.99, you know? But any other 9.99 I've tried, I have not liked at all. So I'm glad I picked this one up. All right, guys, I think I'm going to go to sleep now in case anyone has anything else they want to ask or talk about. Yeah, I can't drink hard liquor. I got a funny story. You want to hear? I could tell a funny story about the last time I drank liquor. Shall I tell it? Or shall I save that for another night? It's bad. It's a bad story. All right. Okay. So, um, I Cheryl went to the bar with me. So I let me see. I remember what boyfriend I was with. It was before I had Trevor. So I was 23. Cheryl was 22. Cheryl might have been 21 and I might have been 22. And we were at Fender's, which was a bar within a hotel. Now, this bar within a hotel, the dance club was in a separate banquet room in the hotel. And then to go to the bathroom, you had to go down the hallway of the hotel and into the bathroom. It wasn't within the dance club. You had to go down the hallway of the hotel and into the bathroom. So we went into the dance club, and instead of dancing, which we would just dance, and we would stay on the dance floor from the beginning of the night until the bars closed at 4:00. But this night, for some reason, we were sitting at the bar and letting these guys buy shots for us. It was me. It was my sister Cheryl, who wasn't drinking shots. I was the designated driver. But I figured, well, I'll just have some shots. It was the very beginning of the night. We weren't leaving till 4 a.m. So I was just going to have a couple shots and then not have anything the rest of the night. So by the time we got there at like 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. So within 5 hours, I'd be sober, right? So, and my friend Trisha Tobin, maybe I shouldn't have said her last name. So we're sitting at the bar. These guys are buying us shots. I've never done shots before. I'd never drank liquor. I'd only drank beer. I guess I'd never done shots. I'd had mixed drinks, but I'd never done shots. So, and I've never sat at a bar. I've always stood and danced. So I'm sitting, so I'm not feeling it because I'm sitting. So I thought that I wasn't drunk yet because I was sitting. Well, after, I don't know, 4 shots of, it was Sambuca, might have had 5 shots, I don't know, but I was all of, 100 pounds at that age. I got up because we were going to go dance, and oh my God, the room is spinning. I'm going to throw up. I'm going to throw up. I'm going to throw up. And the bar was right next to the bouncers that were letting people in. The bouncer hears me say, I'm going to throw up right by the entrance. He tells my sister Cheryl, who's sober, you got to get her out of here. Get her out of here. So Cheryl walks me and Trisha down to the ladies' room. And I don't get sick. We go right down to the ladies' room. Yeah, it was evil. I don't think I got sick in the bar. I'll have to ask my sister. So she walks us down to the ladies' room. And so now it's me, Cheryl, and Trisha. Now back then, it was the early 90s. And the fashion at the time was velvet bodysuits that snapped in the crotch. So it looked like a velvet shirt, and you'd wear suede booty shorts with a velvet, I had a maroon velvet bodysuit top with short sleeves, and it snapped in the crotch with black velvet or suede booty shorts or something and stockings. And Trisha, my friend Trisha, had a similar outfit on. So I'm sitting on the toilet. All 3 of us are in one stall because Trisha and I cannot stand still. We are so drunk. Karen, I'm just getting started. Karen says she's dying already. Okay. So I am sitting on the toilet. Trisha just finished going on the potty. So she's standing in the stall. I got to stand up to show you this. Oh, I forgot about my pink lemonade. Okay. So a bodysuit, if you can imagine, is supposed to snap in the crotch. Trisha, by accident, is trying to snap her bodysuit over here instead of in the crotch. So Trisha is in the stall with us, over to the side, trying to snap her bodysuit on the side. I'm on the toilet and I'm doing this because I'm about to faint because I'm so drunk. Cheryl is holding my head, kneeling in front of me, holding my head, trying to hold me still. She sees Trisha trying to buckle her, snap her bodysuit on the side. Cheryl let goes of my head, goes to snap Trisha's bodysuit. What happens to me? I fall forward, smack, right here against the floor, the tile floor, the marble tile floor of this bathroom. Then someone knocks on our stall. Do you need help in there? Do you need help? And Cheryl's like, yes. So Cheryl opens the door. A fourth girl comes in to help us. Cheryl snaps the bodysuit. This strange girl wipes me off, picks me up off the floor, wipes me off, helps me into my clothes. And then, so it's probably only 11 o'clock at this time. And so then we get in the car, and Cheryl's got to call my parents to pick us up, because I was the designated driver. So my parents were upset, but they were glad we called, because Cheryl probably had one drink, because she wasn't supposed to drive. And I had shots because I wasn't going to drive until 4 a.m. But I didn't know that the shots, I didn't feel like they were affecting me. And had I, believe me, I wouldn't have gotten in the car. We would have called a cab or something, whatever we had to do. I wouldn't have drove like that. I just knew I had time to sober up, but not knowing that 4 shots were I didn't feel them. So anyway, my parents came and got me. They were not happy. We got to my mom's house, and my boyfriend at the time, his name was DJ. And he was mad because I didn't come home with the car, because he had to go to work in the morning and I wasn't there, so he could have the car to drive to work. And Cheryl, he had a drinking problem. And I stayed with him even though he had a drinking problem. And when he called my mom's house because he didn't know where I was. I ended up staying the night at my mom's house instead of I had been living with him. And he called my mom's house kind of with an attitude because I wasn't there to drive him to work. And there was no Uber at the time, So Cheryl took the phone and she's like, "Are you kidding me? You drink every night and you're mad that she got drunk one night? Are you kidding me?" And Cheryl was just being my best friend that she is, sticking up for me like she was. And I think my mom kept trying to give me Tylenol, and they kept falling out of my hand. I couldn't hold them. And I remember her wanting to take me to the hospital for alcohol poisoning because it was that bad. It was bad. But that's the last time I never did shots again. I never drank hard liquor again. Except the Smirnoff Ice. And whenever I get a buzz, I stop. I will never do that to myself again. So the last time I got drunk was the time I fell off a toilet. And that's it. That's my story. That's the very last time I got drunk. I was 22. How was that, Karen? Was it all you expected? I'll have to share this video with Trisha. Hey, we looked hot. Karen said she's picturing those outfits. We looked hot. Mine was off the shoulder with short sleeves. It was a burgundy bodysuit, suede or velvet, and It might have been black. I had a black one and a burgundy one. And then the shorts, you know, because it was the early 90s, the shorts were black, burgundy with a black back pocket, and black with a burgundy black pocket. You know, it was like opposite, because that's what people wore then. You know, that they bought in the merry-go-round store in Crossgates Mall. All right, guys, so I'm going to hit the hay. Thank you all for hanging out with me. It's been 50 minutes. And the sunset is over. The outfits were cool. Merry-go-round, yeah. Good night, Nancy. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for hanging, everybody. Thanks, excusez-moi. Thank you, Karen. Guys, if you think you know anyone that would enjoy my videos and what I'm doing on my journey, share the videos with them. Or even share them on your Facebook page so I get more exposure. It would help me out. Okay. Thanks, guys. Bye. Have a good night, everybody.